Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of the Newsletter Roundup, where we round up the newsletter. That's my refrigerator. Let's go. Starting off, Capitalism Lab post-release beta version 12.0.22 is now available. Link will be in the description if you wish to download it. Highlighted new features. Capitalism Lab version 12.0 introduces a host of new features, and this newsletter spotlights a selection of them. Starting off with the new feature, AI may establish cities. Experience an even more dynamic and competitive world in the City Economic Simulation DLC with the new game option AI may establish new cities. When enabled, your AI rivals can now found entirely new cities in undeveloped regions, just like you, using the Build New City feature. And here we have a screenshot showing you what that looks like. AI competitors will select promising undeveloped areas on the map, invest substantial funds to establish city treasuries, and appoint their own mayors. That sounds awesome. This gives them exclusive 30-year control over the new city's development. New cities appear organically over time, driven by AI strategy and available capital, adding realism and surprise as the game world evolves beyond your direct influence. Lots of noise going on outside. Digital Age DLC visual upgrade. Version 12.0 introduces new buildings graphics for the Digital Age DLC, giving your tech empire a sharper, more immersive look. Let's take a look at this screenshot. So this is a visual upgrade. There you go. Software company now features a clean, modern design that reflects its innovation-driven role. Internet company redesigned with bold lines and digital era styling to stand out in your cityscape. Telecom updated with solid contemporary look that reinforces its role as a core infrastructure provider. New cities will emerge option in experimental DLC. The experimental DLC adds a major world building upgrade that changes how long games unfold. The New Cities Will Emerge option. This feature introduces long-term dynamism by allowing entirely new cities to appear over time, reshaping regional competition, market demand, and strategic planning. There's a screenshot there. You can pause it if you want to take a look at it. Moving right along, unlike the AI may establish new cities option described above, where AI founded settlements begin empty and grow from scratch, these newly emerging cities will arrive with established populations, making them active markets from the moment they appear. Another key difference is that these cities arise on their own within the world rather than being created by AI companies. And another screenshot. You can pause that, take a look at it. Let's real quick. A new city named Satyrus has been added to this game. All right, very interesting. Lots of potential there. New game rules in experimental DLC. A new game rules tab is available using the experimental DLC page in the new game settings menu, offering the following options. Industry expertise only. When this is enabled, persons will no longer possess general skills such as retailing or manufacturing. Instead, they will specialize in a specific product class. Their industry-specific expertise will enhance not only the R&D units dedicated to their particular product class, but also the manufacturing, purchasing, and sales units focused on that same product class. For firms managed by a person with industry expertise, 1. Each expertise point the person has in a product class increases the R&D performance of that class by 1%. 2. When upgrading a manufacturing unit in that product class to a higher level technology, the unit's level will remain unchanged. 3. Manufacturing, purchasing, and sales units focused on that product class will operate at higher unit levels, Example, if a person has industry expertise in the computer product class, all manufacturing, purchasing, and sales units related to the computer products will receive increased unit levels. This grants the character a strong competitive edge in both producing and selling computers. High-priced products. Normally, a manufacturing unit does not spend more than 1 day producing a product. When this option is enabled, products with a base price of $20,000 or higher in game dataset or in mods such as electric cars will require a manufacturing unit to spend more than 1 day producing a single unit. When a high-priced product requires multiple in-game days to manufacture a single unit, the manufacturing unit will now show a progress bar within the 3x3 area to indicate production progress. As well as a link here to click on learn more about high-priced product. All right, moving on. Experimental DLC. Get the experimental DLC for free. So this is if you want to get the experimental DLC. This is how you get it. You get it for free when you own all 4 of the following DLCs: the Subsidiary, City Economic Simulation, Digital Age, and Banking and Finance DLC. Experimental DLC is a unique bridge between new ideas and established content, allowing players to experience the latest game developments firsthand. It's a fantastic opportunity to try out the newest innovations before they are released in official DLCs, as well as a link to learn about Experimental DLC. Moving along, the corporate details rankings report improvements. That's a mouthful. Let's say it again. The corporate details ranking reports improvements. All right, new financial metrics have been added. Always great. Debt to equity ratio, a financial leverage metric that compares a company's total debt to its shareholders' equity. It shows how much the company relies on borrowed funds versus owner-provided capital. In simple terms, it answers, for every dollar of equity, how many dollars of debt does the company have? Then there's the interest cover ratio, a financial metric that measures how easily a company can pay the interest on its outstanding debt. In simple terms, it shows how many times a company's earnings can cover its interest expenses. And we have a screenshot showing you what that looks like. You can pause it, take a look at it in more detail. In addition, the corporate details rankings report now shows the leader's name for each ranking. Well, that does it for this episode of the Newsletter Roundup. Stay tuned to my channel if you want more. Peace.